You're here, I'm here, good music's here to be played and to be talked about. If I've earned your subscription by the end of this video, I'll be ever so grateful. I'm Alan, this is Alan Reacts. See you on that side of the tape. Hello all, welcome to the channel. 1987 I think, this is Graceland, Boy in the Bubble, Paul Simon. I think it's 87. I was 22, so kind of getting a bit more mature with my music. Looking forward to reflecting on this and seeing what I think about it now. I've got the lyrics up there. I remember at the time I loved the song. I loved the album. You'll see a lot of Paul Simon and Simon the Garfunkel over the next year or two on the channel, and there's a bit on there now. But without much more waffling, let's get into it.
Slow day, and the sun was beating on the soldiers by the side of the road. There was a bright light, a shattering of shop windows. The bomb in the baby carriage was wired to the radio.
What a profound opening to a song. It was a slow day. So that's basically could be a slow day in the news, a slow day for the soldiers. By the side of the road, there was a bright light and the shattering of shop windows. The bomb and the baby carriage was wired to the radio. We know what we're going through in 2020, from 2020 now, and time immemorial. Wars played a major part in society. But it's that kind of folky, bluesy, African-themed infusion that opens a song up that just catches your ear. Then he hits you with that. That's not an easy opening when you listen to it. Let's carry on. It's such a great song.
These are the days of miracle and wonder. This is the long distance call. The way the camera follows us in slow-mo. The way we look to us all. The way we look to a distant constellation that's dying in a corner of the sky. These are the days of miracle and wonder. And don't cry, baby, don't cry, don't cry.
It's kind of that dichotomy for me in the juxtaposition when you're looking, when you think about the constellations in the corner of the sky. I had a friend of mine, older friend, but he was basically a borderline genius, if not a genius. And he once told me that him and some friends had almost gone insane, trying to sort of study infinity back in the day, you know, in the galaxy. And I know we know more about it now, but I'm talking about, I was having conversations 40 years ago like this. And when you look at that distant constellation in the corner of the sky, it's already dead, as you will be soon. And I think that's what the song's a stark reminder of, and the long distance calls. But these are the days of miracle and wonder, and I guess he's throwing that in to say, which part of the day are you having? Yeah, it's such... yeah, you know what I'm getting from, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments.
There was a dry wind, and it swept across the desert and curled into the circle of blue. And the dead sand falling on the children, the mothers and the fathers and the automatic earth. These are the days of miracle and wonder. This is the long distance call. The way the camera follows us in slow-mo. The way we look to us all. Oh yeah. The way we look to a distant constellation that's dying in a corner of the sky.
See, when you look at that last section, when it talks about it was a dry wind and it swept across the desert and it circled and it curled into the circle of birth, you think about Kansas to dust, and there's been songs that have addressed life and death in that circle of life, not Elton John, The Lion King, but this, it really is, everything's in there, globalization, communication, the cost of progress, it's all there. And he's just telling us about it. He's singing it to you. Let's hear it out. I'll interrupt less now. Let's pull it back a little bit.
That's dying in a corner of the sky. These are the days of miracle and wonder. And don't cry, baby, don't cry, don't cry. It's a turnaround jump shot, it's everybody jump start. It's every generation throws a hero up the pop charts. Medicine is magical and magical is art. Think of the boy in the bubble and the baby with the babbling heart. And I believe these are days of lasers in the jungle, lasers in the jungle somewhere. Staccato signals of constant information, a loose affiliation of millionaires and billionaires and baby. These are the days of miracle and wonder. This is the long distance call. The way the camera follows us in slow-mo. The way we look to us all, oh yeah. The way we look to a distant constellation that's dying in the corner of the sky. These are the days of miracle and wonder. And don't cry, baby, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
So what do I think overall? What does it mean to me now? What does it mean to you, more importantly? I'm just here rambling. When I think about it in more detail, it really is, it's a contemplative piece. It's on the complexities of modern life. And this is back in 87. You could apply that today, millionaires and billionaires and the stigmata of constant communication. It's the internet, it's everything. And you could see it coming. And he could. And he puts it out there. But it's also about the wonders that coexist at the same time. And human conflicts and societal changes. There's been great songs written before, and I'm not saying there's any more prophetic than other great songs. I just find it such an interesting song that you can pick it up and timestamp it right now, today. Let me know what you think, guys. I really enjoyed that. It was a good listen. Co-written, and I'm gonna get slaughtered by you guys in the comments, but the co-writer was also part of the band that he took on board on tour with this and made this album with, and he gave credit to for the writing. And he was the accordionist, I think, so extremely talented. I know he gave credits to writing. I don't know how much writing was involved, but definitely co-wrote this. And I forget his name now, guys. I really do. Apologies. But until next time, thumbs up, like it, join in. It's all choice. Take care, guys. This is Alan Reacts. I'm Alan, your host. If I've earned your subscription by the end of this video, I'll be ever so grateful. But most of all, I want you to have a good time. I'm Alan, this is Alan Reacts. See you on that side of the table.